is pawing at the front door with a single-minded devotion. I oblige, shunting back the double deadbolt and clicking open the padlock, which is engraved with magic, supposedly designed to keep out those with a shavi for slipping through locked doors. At the first crack, the mongoose nudges out between my ankles and trots down the passage towards the communal litter tray. It's easy to find. It's the smelliest place in the building.
You should really get a cat flap.
Benoit is awake at last, propped up on one elbow, squinting at me from under the shade of his fingers, because the glare bouncing off Ponty Tower has shifted across to his side of the bed. Why, I say, propping the door open with my foot for the mongoose's imminent return. You moving in?
Is that an invitation?
Don't get comfortable is all I'm saying.
Ah, but is that all you're saying?
And don't get smart either.
Don't worry, Sherry Nanagayai. Your bed is far too lumpy to get comfortable.
Benoit stretches lazily, revealing the mapwork of scars over his shoulders, the plasticky burnt skin that runs down his throat and his chest. He only ever calls me my love in Lingala, which makes it easier to disregard.
You making breakfast?
Deliveries, I shrug.
Anything interesting today?
He loves hearing about the things people lose. Set of keys, the widow ring.
Ah, yes, the crazy lady.
Mrs. Luditsky.
That's right,
Benoit says, and repeats himself.
Crazy lady.
Hustle, my friend. I have to get going. Benoit pulls a face.
It's so early.
I'm not kidding.
All right.
He uncocoons himself from the bed, plucks his jeans from the floor, and yanks on an old protest t-shirt inherited from Central Methodist's clothing drive. I fish Mrs. Luditsky's ring out of the plastic cup of jik it's been soaking in overnight to get rid of the clinging eau de drain and rinse it under a sputtering tap. Platinum, with a constellation of sapphires and a narrow grey band running through the centre, only slightly scratched. Even with Sloth's help, it took 3 hours to find the damn thing. As soon as I touch it, I feel the tug, the connection running away from me like a thread, stronger when I focus on it. Sloth tightens his grip on my shoulder, his claws digging into my collarbone. Easy, tiger, I wince. Maybe it would have been easier to have a tiger, as if any of us gets a choice. Benoit is already dressed, the mongoose looping impatient figure-eights around his ankles.
See you later, then,
he says, as I shoo him out the door. Maybe. I smile in spite of myself. But when he moves to kiss me, Sloth bats him away with a proprietary arm.
I don't know who is worse,
Benoit complains, ducking.
You or that monkey?
Definitely me, I say, locking the door behind him. The blackened walls of Elysium Heights stairwell still carry a whiff of the undertow, like polyester burning in a microwave. The stairway is mummified in yellow police tape and a charm against evidence tempering, as if the cops are ever going to come back and investigate. A dead zoo in Zoo City is low priority even on a good day. Most of the residents have been forced to use the fire escape to bypass this floor. But there are faster ways to the ground. I have a talent, not just for finding lost things, but shortcuts too. I duck into number 615, abandoned ever since the fire tore through here, and scramble down through the hole in the floor that drops into 526, which has been gutted by scrap rats who ripped out the floorboards, the pipes, the fittings, anything that could be sold for a hit. Speaking of which, there is a junkie passed out in the doorway, some dirty furry thing nested against his chest, breathing fast and shallow. My slops crunch on the brittle glitter of a broken light bulb as I step over him. In my day, we smoked crack, or mandrax if you were really trashy. I cross over the walkway that connects to Orem Place and a functional staircase. Or not so functional. The moment I swing open the double doors to the stairwell and utter darkness, it becomes